I wanted to thank you guys as well for 300,000 views on my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. It's Sarah Hall, the Wealthy Optimist. Today I'm doing another hair tutorial. So, just a FYI, not a professional hairstylist in any means. Okay, so any advice that you see on my channel, don't take it, you know, as though it's professional advice. I'm literally just messing with my own hair. I've been doing my own hair now for like a year. I go in phases where I'll do my own hair for a long time and then I'll go and get it done, and then I won't like getting it done. They'll do something and it won't be what I wanted and it'll have cost me like $400. And so I digress. I try doing it myself instead. So right now I'm in a stage where I need some highlights. So what this video is going to be is it's going to be me giving myself baby lights. So you can check out how I do it. Another note is that if you're playing around with anything like bleach at home, there is a chance that you can burn your hair. There's a high likelihood that what I'm using on my own hair is not going to work on your hair. So make sure you do your own research before you actually get started and try any of this stuff at home. If you're uncomfortable with bleaching your hair at home and divvying up the foils and everything like that and the weave, then get a friend to help you. Enlisting the help of a friend is great, and also it's fun. You can have a couple of drinks or something and do each other's hair. It's awesome. Fun times. Me and my little sister do it all the time. But she's not here right now, so we're gonna do it just solo. So right now what you can see is going on is I have kind of a faded balayage that I did before. So it's not looking too bad, honestly. Like, I like it, but the thing is that overall I want the tone to be a little bit more, it's getting a little bit brassy. You can't actually see it so much in this. You can see a little bit of the brassiness here. But I want to just tone it down and then get a full refresh. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I'll be showing you step by step on it. So make sure to subscribe if you like this video. And I do have other hair videos on my channel. And let's get right into it, alright? Alright, so for baby lights, we're going to be bleaching first. Not any of the parts that are already bleached. We're just going to be bleaching the roots, okay? So I'll show you a little side view of the root action we got going on. So I'm going to be bleaching this part and adding baby lights all through the top half of my head. So I'm going to go up to about here, and I'm going to leave all this stuff down here alone. And yeah, that's it basically. Every time I tell my boyfriend that I'm thinking about doing my hair, he tells me no. Every time. He's like, don't do it. You're gonna mess it up. Don't do it. Well, Alberto, you're not here. I'm doing it. Okay, let's do it. We are using, I got this stuff at Sally's because I couldn't use the Cosmo Prof card that my friend normally lets me use because I just got back from London and I haven't had a chance to see her yet. So I picked up this stuff at Sally's Beauty Salon, so you guys can definitely access it because you don't need a Cosmo card, a Cosmopolitan Cosmo Prof professional card to get this stuff. So we got a dust-free, ammonia-free bleach, okay, by Ion. And a developer is, I'm using 20 volume. I never use more than 20 volume at home on my own hair. 40 and 30 volume are leave it to the professionals, okay? Trust me. You don't want your hair melting off. So that's what we're gonna be using with the bleach at first. I've also got my lovely foils. Thank you. Very beautiful. And then afterwards, I'm gonna tone it all over with Wella. We're using T14 this time because, can you see that? Yeah, Wella T14 this time because I've got a lot of different shades of blonde in there, and this one has both the blue and the violet, so it's going to cut down the orange and the yellow. If you get the T18, it only has the violet in it, so it only cut out the yellow in the brass. So if you have both, this one's the one you want to go to, and we're using a 10 developer with that guy. That's going to be afterwards. So the bleach I'm going to be leaving on for about probably 25-30 minutes depending on how quickly it lifts, and then the toner I'm going to leave on for the same amount of time, so it's a double process. And then I've got also for afterwards these things are handy. You can pick these up at Sally's too. They're like super powerful little packets of treatment for conditioner for afterwards. So that's what we're gonna do afterwards. And I won't waste any more time talking about it. I mean, let's show you how to do baby lights at home. I almost forgot, I also got pink gloves this time. If you've seen any of my other videos, I normally don't have gloves, so this is a special occasion. I did my mom's hair in December, and before Christmas, she went and got, same thing, she went and got it done at a hair salon, and she didn't like it, and so she was like, you always do your hair so nice, can you fix it for me? And I fixed it for her, and it turned out awesome, and I loved it. And I didn't have gloves though, and my hands were like covered in little bleach burns. It's really not healthy, so get gloves, okay? Okay, so I'm using like 1/3 of a cup of bleach. This is a tiny brush. I'm gonna see if I have a bigger brush. That's what I'm talking about. That's a bigger brush. Get more action going on. So that's what my bleach looks like. I'm using one of those giant, you know, 80s style metal mixing bowls. All right, so we're ready to get right into it. I'm gonna start on this side. On camera, my hair doesn't look that bad, but you know when you just get sick of it? That's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna divvy up my hair. And I'm gonna go across my head in this direction, okay? So I'm gonna do like foil, bring it down, foil, bring it down, all the way across the front, so it's face framing foils. And I'm gonna show you how I do it. And we're gonna see if I do a good job. Because I've never done this before with baby lights, so we're doing it. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it real good. See? Nice and easy. So you're just doing little tiny, fine little layers. So you can see, okay? I'm putting it as close to the scalp as possible. And then putting that bleach over the part that is brown. And then slightly feathering it in a couple of spots where it's a little bit darker. I'm not talking much because I'm sweating bullets right now. It's so hot in here. I'm in the bathroom with a light and a spotlight, and I can't turn the fan on because it's really noisy. So yeah, I'm concentrating. Okay, guys? You see that look? You see that look in my eyes? It's focus. Focus. And sweat. Focus and fear of what I've decided to do here. So the last time I dyed my hair, I was in the UK, I was in London. And it was 4 months into my solo traveling. So if you check out my playlist that's called Start From the Beginning, you will see me moving to Europe and all that stuff, traveling around. I went to 13 countries. It's crazy fun. And I dyed my hair twice during that 4-month period. Once I tried to get it done in Florence because I thought, well, I'm in Florence, you know, this is the magical city full of artists. They're gonna be great at doing hair. Apparently the place I went to was not great at doing hair. He had no idea what he was doing, and it barely looked like he did anything, even though I was in there for 4 hours. So I ended up getting a box of dye and doing it myself, and I didn't have a brush, like a highlight brush to brush it with, so I used a pastry brush, like almost like a barbecue brush, but for butter and pastries before you put them in the oven to bake. Yeah, that was a fun video. And then the second time was in London, and that time I tried to use bleach, and they have Sally's in London. So anybody from the UK watching this, I'm sure you guys can get these or something similar products. And my hair turned out super blonde that time, and I really liked it, and I didn't film it, and I was sad I didn't film it, but it turned out great. And so this is 3 months later, and it's time to do it again. You may notice I'm pulling them all over to this side of my head. It's because I'm right-handed and it's just easier. So I've tried doing it before where I did it on each side of my head, and it was much more difficult for me to manage. So this time I'm like, you know what? I'm right-handed. I'm just gonna do my whole head this way. You just gotta make sure you get close to the root on this side, because now the hair is lifting over to that side. You know, and if you don't like it, it only costs you 20 bucks. So, and you have nobody to blame but yourself. Winning. Here it's a little bit too thick. I'm just gonna actually pull some of that out because it's too thick, the highlights. Okay, now for this last little portion, I'm gonna do them going down that way because it's getting really hot, and it's getting hard to manage them on that side, so. Okay, so we're at the last one on this side. There's a human under here. Okay, so we're done. Whew. We're hot and sweaty. It took longer than I thought. But here's the deal. We have to leave these in until they're all processed everywhere. But I also want to, hair everywhere. Okay, so we're all done. Here's the deal. It took longer than I thought, but we have to leave these in for a while. So they can process. But I want to put just 2 in the back here. I'm going to turn around so you can see. I can't see the back of my head though, so it's very difficult. So maybe skip this part for yourself. I'm just going to wing it. Famous last words. Because I want just like at least 2 foils back here. So I'm going to take that part forward. And then I'm going to do one more. Across the back. I hope this works out. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way, because then I can see it kind of worked. Okay, we got one. Look at that. And then I'm gonna do one here with this hair that I saved. And then I'm gonna get out of this hot, sweaty little bathroom. That's it. Okay, we're done. Just want to let you guys know, do not use a third of a cup of bleach, okay? I have enough bleach here to dye like 30 more people's hair. I'm gonna let this develop now for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse it out, and then we're going to tone it up and see what it looks like. All right, so I rinsed out the bleach. This is what we're left with right now. So it's a little bit yellow, but that's all good. You can see where I put all those highlights in all over the place, right? Now we're gonna tone it, okay? Because you can't go around like this. No, you cannot. So So we're going to use, like I mentioned before, the Wella T14 color charm, and this is a 2-to-1 ratio. So this whole bottle of this, and then 3 ounces of this, okay? Because this is 1.4 ounces. So we're gonna put 3 ounces of this. We're just gonna mix that up. All right, so I blended that all up. Looks like this. It's like pudding consistency. And that's it. You're just gonna put this in your hair. It's really simple. I'm gonna throw the gloves back on because, you know, this time I've got gloves. We're moving up in the world. They're pink too, so hashtag winning. Except I can't get them on. Why is life so difficult sometimes? There we go. Okay, and we're gonna leave this on after I put it all in for about 30 minutes. All right. I've got this towel on because I'm trying to make sure I don't stain all over my shoulders. Rather wreck my towel. I'm gonna get the roots first so that it can help to blend. So it'll help blend those highlights in so they look more natural at the root. And then I'll pull it through the rest of my hair after. I'm almost gonna be naked here in a second. It's gonna have to be an X-rated hair video. Snap. So just make sure that you get it all through everywhere. I like to brush it through after I'm done massaging it because I want it to coat every strand of hair. It looks like I'm being rough, but it's a very gentle wet brush, so it's not that bad. If you have like a big fat fine tooth, thick tooth comb is better, but I don't have one right now, so what you gonna do? So you can already see it changing color a little bit because it's picking out those tones on everything that's bleached. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna put it up like this and I'm gonna leave it for about 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I'll check on it. And then I'm gonna wash it out and I'm gonna deep condition it, right? With one of these bad boys. So I'm gonna leave it on there for a little bit extra long. And then I'm going to blow dry it and show you all what it looks like. So hopefully you're excited as I am. All right, so we are all done. It's actually the next day. So the baby lights are all in. You can see total difference in my hair color. It is brighter. Obviously, I mean, I had roots like this before, so did a pretty darn good job. There's the back. And yeah, that's it. So pretty simple, pretty easy to do. Right now it's actually a little bit almost like more greenish gray than I wanted it to be, but it's gonna tone down in a few days. There's some parts here that are still that kind of like auburny orangey color, but what I'll do is I'll let this grow out for another like 2 months. You can see all the highlights in there. I'll let this grow out for another 2 months, and then what I'll do is I'll go in there and put a low light or something, but that's it for now. I'm gonna leave it like this. I actually really like it. It feels brighter and more vibrant, so I'm happy. I hope you enjoyed watching this YouTube video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do all different kinds of videos, lifestyle, fitness, DIYs, lots of fun stuff, especially travel videos because I am a little travel addict. I'm traveling all around the world for the next 2 years, which is really exciting for me, and exciting for me to get to share with you guys. So thanks for all your subscriptions, and I wanted to thank you guys as well for 300,000 views on my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited. So as always, share this video with somebody that you think might be interested, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.